Hello and welcome back to our RedRun challenge in Monster Hunter Generations, where today I'm feeling better than I was in the last recording session, that's for sure. And also where we are going to be hunting some large monsters again, or at least one. Because I kind of want to, hunt some large monsters. So we're starting with this Kutku here. And I guess I can eat. But what to eat for? Don't have many good options, so I guess, this is probably the best bet. Alright, Rider is the skill I was hoping for there. Why am I doing set 2? This isn't my main file, which I was just playing moments ago. Okay. So today we're dealing with this Kutku. It's going to be nice and easy, I should hope. I do have some experience with Kutku, though never with a hunting horn. So this will be interesting. And we do have a chance at getting some shiny beetles. Might as well take it. We're right here. Though I think this is a small bug. Oh, nope. We still got the shiny beetle. Wow. We just keep going. There we go. So Kutku should be right through here. Yep, there it is. So the fight is on. And yeah, I'm really not liking the arc of all of my X attacks here, which is a shame because they're my bread and butter. And I need to stop taking hits. I need my double notes. And I need to stop missing for the same exact reason. And I need to remember I'm not adept. There's a lot of things that I need to do. This music still just so is not fitting for Kutku. Yeah, not being adept is causing me issues here. Because after all, I was, as I said, just playing my main file where I use Adept Longsword, as you've seen in many videos if you've been watching. So, yeah, it's a thing. Yeah, can't dodge through that. It's a shame. I would certainly like to. But whatever. Let's see if we can't get ourselves a KO while it's down. That would be nice. Yeah, we've got 3 large monster quests that are request quests and that I feel inclined to do in the near future. This being one of them, of course. The other 2 featuring a Royal Ludroth and a Kezu. Nice. Now, of course, I'm not a huge fan of having Yellow Sharp for this, but it works. Don't really know why I played that twice. Yeah, the swing from the right has a much wider arc than the one from the left. Makes it a lot easier to hit with. Okay, so how about some of this action? Okay, that was the wrong button anyway. I was being dumb. What I'd wanted to do was some of this. And clearly it didn't really do too much. Okay, was really hoping that, like, part of the overhead swing... Really? Was hoping part of the overhead swing would clip his face. Oh, thank goodness he decided to run away instead of murder me there, because he could have. It's really not pleasant to be in a position where the monster can choose to murder you this early on in the run. But hey, whatever. We're all right. We're still alive. And we're going to stay alive for a good long while, I hope. I'd certainly like to get at least a decent way into high rank. Which first requires us to, of course, clear out low rank. Good, we got a sparkly. Darn it. Good job, cat. Well, apparently I played that at a pretty good time. I wasn't even paying attention to my buffs. I was just thinking it was about time. So maybe it just wore off. Maybe it wore off a little sooner. I'm not 100% certain. What I do know is I don't really need to be playing this right now. But whatever. Okay, I need to stop dodging at that particular angle. This Kutku's coming in with the mad reads on me. I should get the sparkly he dropped before 'tis too late to do so. Uh-oh. Well, an ear is very nice. Quite probably the best thing I could have gotten from that sparkly. Let's go ahead and use one of our potions. I don't really want to use them, but it is better than dying. Can't argue that. Okay, fine, you can run away. Might as well have myself a little recital while he's gone. And even a double, why not? Oh, Euphony would actually matter here, because the fire defense. So let's do it. Okay. And now to make every attempt to not have that matter in the least. Yeah, I really am not liking the arc on this. Like, the more I play it, the more I just don't enjoy this. I think I might use the weapon change option sooner rather than later. Like, I'm sure I would enjoy Hunting Horn more if I was using not Striker. So I think, yeah, I might just swap to Charge Blade, a weapon that I don't feel terribly proficient with, but for which I didn't dislike Striker. Felt like Striker actually played better for me than Guild, even though I know the Charge Blade is not blessed with 3 good arts. So at least I wouldn't be able to do like I would with, say, Longsword. Won't be able to use just all 3 of the weapon-specific arts and be super amazing. I do know it's got 2 arts that work together in conjunction. Oh, he is almost dead. Yeah, 2 arts that work well in conjunction with one another, and then one that is pretty much just terrible in basically all situations. Which at least puts a lid on that. I'm thinking use the 2 good arts and absolute evade, even though I rarely use absolute evade. Maybe I'd use absolute readiness or something. Don't know. But yeah, I think this might be our last hunt with the hunting horn. And of course, I am going to receive a little bit of punishment for this because I'm going to have to use some more stuff to make and upgrade a charge blade, and then I'm going to have the little learning curve in the beginning where I'm just remembering what the hell I can do with a charge blade. Yeah, you go ahead and get mad there, buddy. And the arc of the swing from a jump attack with the hunting horn starts actually pretty late in the attack. Like, the swing comes from behind your head, but it looks like the damage doesn't start until after it passes your head. If only I could have pulled it down there. That would have been pretty great. But yeah, I think I'm done with hunting horn after this hunt. It's just, I am not a fan of its bread and butter combo. Like, greatsword I wasn't a huge fan of when I started using it, but at least it felt good to use when I was using it properly. Whereas this, just, I mash X, swing left, swing right, and that's basically it. I do think the buff management is kind of neat, but with Charge Blade, I'll still have management of the shield thing, as well as files. So I feel like I'll still get some of the gameplay that I've been desiring. And again, it's probably the Blade Master weapon that I felt I performed the worst with in the demo. Despite the fact that before playing, I was saying that, oh, I feel better with the Charge Blade than most other things. I just ended up being really bad with it. Which I guess is partially from my having been out of practice, partially from it having been dramatically changed since Monster Hunter 4. Good job, Cat. And yeah, just, I think I'll have a solid challenge if I use Charge Blade instead. Sorry to everyone who wanted me to use Hunting Horn the whole time. I know there were a few of you who really enjoy Hunting Horn and we're looking forward to this. But it's just not for me. And at least not in this style, which I'm going to keep the style limit for as long as I can, because that's, you know, part of it. And there are, you know, some weapons that I don't feel too good with that have really good, or at least really not bad striker styles. So, yeah. Sorry, Hunting Horn, and those who enjoy it. But you're just not for me. The Hunting Horn. The people who enjoy Hunting Horn, I can still hunt with just fine. In fact, I would like to hunt with them. People who like Hunting Horn are fun to have around. Nice and helpful, you know? So I guess the rest of this episode will be sussing out what Charge Blade to use. Looks like we got another Kutku here. That can only help. And a Flame Sack. One whole Flame Sack. Okay. So let's go ahead and see what we can do here. Oh yeah, let's forge weapons, look at the charge blades. Okay, we can make a Macau one. It's got a tiny sliver of green sharp. But that's the only one we can make right now that already has green. Let's see what we can get for Zenny first, just because, well, Zenny isn't necessarily easy to come by, but Doesn't require us to hunt anything specific. So let's go ahead and get an elite blade with money. And then have a rather sinister Zenny total. And then we'll also make a rogue axe, because why not? We've got plenty of all that stuff. Honestly, we've got plenty of this stuff too. It would have been better to not spend the Zenny. And we've got plenty of these as well. So there we go. Now to see about upgrading. So the rogue axe, we can not quite do that, but we can do this. But doing this loses us the green sharp, which is bad. So how about this? Okay, we can do one upgrade here. But we are shiny beetles and L-bones shy of that. And, well, this isn't too far from the realm of possibility, but I have my doubts that it would upgrade into anything after that, or at least anything that we care about. So I'm thinking the rogue axe is what we're going to stick with for a little while. I'm going to have to fight another Great Macau, and this would actually be a good upgrade to get. Like a very good upgrade. We might have to do a hunt for some bugs. So let's actually see. Well, first let's talk to you. And then we'll go to Kokodo, where there's another red text bubble. Okay. Yes, hello, I did your thing. Yes, hello. Okay, wyvern eggs, got it. I'm sure there will be no Astaloses on that quest. So yeah, let's go ahead and swap over to a charge blade and then see whether or not we can do any hunts for any bugs. Because if we can, we'll go ahead and do that this episode. And I think the rogue axe is probably still our best bet for this particular hunt. Though the bone axe might actually be the better option. Well, no, because the low sharpness multiplier. The 30% one wouldn't hit us so hard, but the 70% drops would certainly place us well worse than this. Okay, so we want to do Striker. Okay, we've got both Limit Breaker and Energy Blade. That is excellent. So let's do Limit Breaker for Art 1 and Energy Blade for Art 3. That way we can hit Energy Blade with ZR and Limit Breaker, which we won't be using quite as often, I don't think. Actually, yeah, we definitely won't. So Limit Breaker, we'll of course want to use it whenever we need to, but it's on a longer build-up, so we probably won't be using it quite as often. And that is on the more difficult buttons to press, and no, we don't need to eat for bugs. So let's just take a look, see if we can find any Alteroths or Bnahabras. Okay, not there. There's Bnahabras, but let's see about Alteroths. Because I think Alteroths might be the easier quest to clear if we've got one, but I don't think there actually are any Alteroth quests. This, on the other hand, might actually be our best option by far. Because we can do Vespoids and Hornitars, and we'll be in the marshlands, which means plenty of shiny beetles. Okay. And I should check and see. I haven't actually looked at these cats since I set them to look for assist ones. So nothing that I want from there. And now for the market, where we need to get ourselves some bugnets and a pickaxe. Why not? Okay, we are actually fine on bugnets. So items were good. Off we go. So yeah, I'm going to have to get used to the charge blade again, but I think I can manage. And I think I'll probably be better off for this. I'll at least be having more fun. And also I'll have more options for staying alive, what with the whole having a shield thing. So honestly, yeah, this is probably going to make my run a little bit easier, but it will make it more enjoyable for me. And honestly, for enjoyment is why I play video games. It's kind of the whole reason I'm even doing this YouTube channel, is because I enjoy it. And if I can have fun and let other people have fun by watching me have fun, then so much the better. Ooh. Thanks for the hot drink. All right, so let's get going. This is the wrong direction to go if we want to go finding bugs. At least bugs that we put in our bug net. But that's fine. So I am going to have to deal with the fact that I move more slowly with my weapon drawn than with a hunting horn that has played its music. But in exchange, I can block sometimes. So I feel like this is it's a nice trade-off. Okay. That's right. And there we go. Charged up. Now, do I care about the mushrooms here? I might. In fact, I think I do. I think this might be the first place I can get dragon toadstools. Could be wrong. Apparently I can only get unique mushrooms. But whatever, that's zenny and points. And now we can start putting bugs in our nets, and thereby in our bags. Shiny beetles, please. I need like 8 of them. Thanks. I wasn't slacking. And after doing the slacker slap, he starts slacking himself. Come on, Red Pal. Wow. There. So yeah, unfortunately, we do not have much green sharp at all. But that's fine. Oh. Who is this? Is it a Gypsaros? I'm guessing it's a Gypsaros. Yes, it certainly is. Yay, shiny beetle. So basically, as soon as we're done with these bugs, and I do believe there's a Hornitar over there. Yes, there is. I'm going to go ahead and murder that thing. And then we'll leave this area, because I do not have any antidotes. Which is a very bad situation to be in when there's a Gypsaros around and you're not allowed to die. And I'm not allowed to kill the Gypsaros, and breaking its head would go against the spirit of the rules. So yeah, we're just going to let him do him. And of course, we're going to gather more bugs. Just hoping for those shiny beetles. And sucks to be that, Benhabra. And how about you? Yep, sucks to be you too. So, holding still we do an upswing, but in motion we do the downswing. The overhead chop, rather. That's actually very good to know. Because they have very different wind-up speeds. So, I think I want to do this. I don't know how to do things. So it's not the special attack button. It must be X and A together. Yay, shiny beetle. Yay, shiny beetle. You're not a shiny beetle. Okay, so Step 1. Remember to do that. Okay. Now we're in business. Now I remember how to control this thing to an extent. That sounded like a carvable. Yes, it was. Come on, broth or Vespoid parts. Okay. Honestly, those are actually the only things it can give. And I think broth is probably the superior option for me. Or not broth. Fluid. I'm sorry. Broth is high rank, which this is not. Looks like another Vespoid has spawned in. Though it's by itself, from what I can tell. Yay, shiny beetle. That's all the ones that we need for the weapon. Though I'm sure we're going to need more as time goes on. Yeah, get down here. I did not press the right button. More Vespoids and also a respawned bug spot. So clearly it takes quite a bit to build up Energy Blade and Limit Breaker both. But that's honestly not outside the realm of expectation. Looks like Limit Breaker might take pretty much exactly twice as long to charge up as Energy Blade. Which is really good to know. Because if it is exactly twice as long, that means that we can use Energy Blade exactly when it charges, and then still have it ready again after Limit Breaker. Because I know that Energy Blade is much more powerful when you've got Limit Breaker running, considering it's based on how many files you have. Okay, Gypsaros just left. That's good. So now we need to take this Vespoid and make it be dead. Okay, so following a roll, we can do a side chop. That's good to know. And you know what? Let's actually take care of these guys. You never know when you might need an IO Prey scale. IO Prey Fangs, on the other hand, are not what I was hoping for. Because IO Prey Fangs are not really used in crafting of anything other than bullets. And I don't care about bullets. Great. 2 of the things I don't care about. I need to remember how to swap over to axe mode from attacks. I need to remember a lot of how this weapon chains its moves together, because honestly, that's probably the best part about the weapon, is how it can chain its moves together. And if I don't utilize that, then I'm not really utilizing the weapon. So I'm not going to say I'm going to do some experimenting off camera, but I am going to do some research off camera. Just gonna... Oh. I was closer to being done than I thought. But yeah, I'm gonna go... Ooh. Got the rarest carve. Gonna look up what kinds of movesets this thing has. Just so that I can use it more effectively before the next episode. So hopefully we get another shiny beetle or 2. That would be nice. Or we can just break all our bug nets and not get one. This little jerk dodged out of the way. Okay, so X and A together isn't how to... Can I not hot swap? Or do I have to press the special attack button for that? Oh no. I'll find out between episodes, though. Stop it, Hornitar. Okay, we got one of the two fluids we wanted. That is unfortunate. Oh. Red Pal with the save. And Tony with a shiny beetle. So, we're in business. Okay. So, let's see about upgrading us some more charge bladage. So the Elite Blade we shall upgrade. We're not as hot on Zenny as I would like to be. So I definitely want to take this upgrade rather than that one, considering we've already got a Rogue Axe. And... yeah, I can't upgrade that. And I'm missing the bones for this. That's right. So it'll be a little while before we get any other upgrades. Though now the Elite Blade is our better charge blade, if only for having about twice the sharpness. Twice the green sharpness, specifically. So let's go ahead and get that equipped. Hooray. I always liked the look of the Elite Blade anyway. So, have you got any cats for me? No, 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 no. Nope. And no. So, I believe it's Yukumo that's got the best chances of having what I particularly want. Or maybe it's actually Kokodo. Yeah, I think it's Kokodo, but Yukumo is also decent. Also, I just like Yukumo way better anyway. So, let's see what we got here. Nope. Nope. So what I'm looking for is emergency retreat and big boomerangs. Those are the biggest concerns that I've got. They absolutely have to have both of those. But these ones don't. Anyway, that's going to be it for this episode. Join us next time when we test out this charge blade against a bigger monster. See you then, friends.